animal rescue. So let's see where we are. Is it a sanctuary or a rescue?
It's a hospice and sanctuary.
Hospice and sanctuary. So now you know. How many dogs do you have?
30.
30 dogs.
Yeah, 30.
And all sanctuary dogs or?
Yeah.
Can you tell me where we are?
So we're in Ringligatte. This is Ringligatte.
Ringligatte.
Ringligatte, yeah. So it roughly means sort of gateway to the ring, sort of gateway or gateway between a meadow and a pasture type thing. So it's a portal and right waste, which is quite fitting because it's sort of like a portal between life and death. So we're in the hospice. Kind of, right, that's enough. That's enough. It's a friend. Good girl. There we go.
Where do they come from?
All sorts of places. So some have been dumped when they're.
They dump the dogs.
Some of them.
Oh,
Some of them.
my
Some of
goodness.
them. So he was Scrappy's a Scrappy.
Hello.
So he was confiscated by the British Transport Police. This is Bailey. So he was. His person had terminal cancer, so she wouldn't look after him anymore. So her daughter got in touch and asked if we could, and so that was like her
terminal cancer, wish. And so you give her last.
No, the woman had terminal cancer.
Oh, the woman had terminal.
Yeah,
oh, that's why. Yeah.
So her daughter asked if we could take him and. Like, so that she knew that her daughter, wee boy, was going to be saved.
Oh wow!
Before.
Yes.
So she died a couple of weeks ago, and she knew that her wee dog was. Her wee lad was safe. This is Happy Feet. His person was paraplegic, and he was going in for like world class pioneering surgery. So he had nowhere to go. So that's how Happy Feet arrived. This is Happy Feet. This is Mary Doll.
Hello. Oh, look at that. You're
this is what kind of camera. I love a camera. She says, "Oh man." She says, "Oh."
Hello.
She says, "Get my good side with the eye."
Yes. You're a sweet one.
So she just told me that her person she had quite a sad story. Bambi came from Romania.
All right.
She's quite shy, so she lives in the kitchen. And that's Lola. This little one's Lola.
Wait a minute. Yes. Okay. And where is he coming from?
So Lola was it was an old man, and he just couldn't. He hurt himself, and he couldn't look after her anymore.
Okay.
She came with her son, Minnie.
So it's all a good excuse that they come here. It's not like no.
No, there's plenty of excuses. No, there's loads of excuses. Some of them. There's people who have genuinely cared, and that's lovely. Like, we want to help people, we want to help animals.
Yes.
So that's great.
Yeah.
But like I would say, 95%, they've been dumped, they've been abused, they've been neglected, assaulted, starved.
Yeah.
People have no idea how bad things are in Scotland.
Okay.
Seriously, like, it looks okay from the outside, but it's not. Like, things in Scotland are in a bad way. So,
okay.
Especially, I mean, for animals, for kids, for everybody. So I'm seeing it through what people are doing to animals, and the wickedness that I'm seeing. The lack of responsibility, like just disposing of them. Don't want that anymore.
Oh yeah.
That you get no help from the authorities. Like, people are allowed to abuse them, neglect them. They get away with it.
Well, I think that's everywhere
really
in the world.
I think it's everywhere in the world, but yeah, it's bad everywhere. So so they get all sorts of different stories, and then we've got all the sanctuary dogs outside, and they are younger dogs. So these are the sort of older dogs that
have the last moments of life there.
Like this.
That one eye.
Yeah, one eye. Says there you go. That's how you spend the days.
Hello.
So yeah, like, and it's just giving them, taking them from that, whatever they've come from, just make whatever, it doesn't matter. That all stops at the gate. So we just block that world out as best we can, and just say, like, they're happy now, and that's it. Like, that's all you can do. You know, it's a brilliant life. It's an absolutely amazing life. But you just try and leave a lot of the sorrow behind, and then it's just basically making a place where they can come alive and then show people who they are.
Yeah.
Because you know, if you can love a dog and you let them love you, then they'll heal us.
So how did it all start?
So this started from my dog Maggie. She's a Bull Mastiff. Good lad, you're doing it now. That's what we want. Doing it now. Good lad. Now just keep it like that. Good lad. I knew you could do it because you're doing it now. Good lad. So yeah, Maggie was she was a Bull Mastiff, and so I was really sick, so I had Crohn's disease for 15 years and spondyloarthropathy, which is like an immune arthritis. So
Sorry?
It's an immune arthritis.
Yes.
So for 15 years, my whole 20s and early 30s, I was dying basically. I couldn't get out of bed, I couldn't eat, I couldn't sleep. So my entire body was just in agony all the time for 15 years. And I always although I wanted to die, I wanted to die for that whole time. It was it's excruciating. It was, and if there was never any hope of getting better, what's the point? But something just wouldn't let me die. And then, anyway, long story. But essentially, I healed myself. I changed myself. I couldn't get rid of the disease, but I could change myself.
Yes.
To make myself inhospitable to the disease.
Yes.
So I did that, which makes it sound easy, but it wasn't. So about 4 months after I started getting better, my dog Maggie, who had been, I was in a really bad marriage, and she was all I had, and she was what had kept me going because I had to get out of bed for her. You know, I had a reason to get out of bed. I couldn't lie there feeling sorry for myself when she needed me. So she'd got me through a lot, and then about 4 months after I started healing myself, she was diagnosed with lung cancer, and she went into the vet hospital for surgery, and she was recovering, she was doing well, and then they had put a feeding tube in, like to feed her.
Oh right, yes.
So they'd put that in, and then the very last feed, they went to feed her, but they didn't check, and it had gone between her stomach and her.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah,
yes.
and so I had to. There was nothing they could do. By the time they realised it was too late, our intestines were covered in food. So I had to get. I couldn't be with her. So obviously the last thing I'd said was, I'll see you.
Right. Okay.
So. And I couldn't go back. I never saw her again. So I thought, the next day when I was going to say goodbye to her rather than going to pick her up. It was the same time I was supposed to be picking her up. And on the way there, I don't even know where it came from, but my dad was sitting here and my mum was in the back. And I just turned to my dad and I said, the Maggie Fleming Animal Hospice. And it just came. It was like a fully downloaded. It was like a download where I just had this image of. I didn't envisage this. I didn't see this coming, but. I knew that I wanted to be there for dogs because I'd seen so many. I was already running a charity that I'd started when I was really sick.
Yes.
I did it from bed because I felt so useless. So I wanted to do something useful while I was dying, basically. So I was helping to save dogs from the pound, that were going to be killed. Raising all the money, and I launched it, and it raised. I didn't think it was going to work, and then I raised £10,000 in the first week. And I was like,
oh wow!
Yeah, so
that's nice.
That went really big, really quickly. So I'd seen how many dogs were being abandoned because they were dying.
Yes.
So it was the two things came together, and then one of those amazing chains of events that just make you go, this is what I'm meant to be doing.
And you live here already?
Yeah, so I live in the house with my best friend Kerry.
Okay.
And so that's the hospice is in there.
Yes.
And then some of the young dogs. And then this is the sanctuary. So this is the older dogs, but there's nowhere else for them to go. So you'll see, so for the big Maston boys, they're supposed to be up on top of a hill protecting sheep.
Yes.
So we built them like a fake hill.
Oh, nice.
So that they can sit up the top and look out.
They still have the feeling they're not useless or something.
Exactly.
Yes. So you give every animal a bit of that life back. That's very nice.
That's what we try and do. Is for everybody that comes in, you leave all that bullshit there. And this isn't that world. This is a different
Okay.
world. This
Can
is
you
another world.
exactly say the name of this place, and so everybody knows about it?
Yeah, so the charity is the Maggie Fleming Animal Hospice and the Karass.
Can you say it very slowly because you're Scottish and I'm not?
So I'll try and slow down. So it's the Maggie Fleming Animal Hospice and the Karass Sanctuary.
Okay.
Karass is from a Kurt Vonnegut book, Cat's Cradle. It means like linked in a kind of way beyond words, you know, sort of doing God's work. God's work. So I call Ringligatte the boss, and I'm Janny. So this place is the boss. There's a power here, and I'm the person with the mop. I've got
Great job. Yes.
Yeah, I'm the Janny. So like a temporary caretaker.
Are we walking in?
Yeah, we can. So
And what about the chicken? What about the chickens and the cockerels?
What? Where did they come from? And
Yes.
well, everybody. There's a lot of hatching projects, like where they hatch them in schools.
Yes.
And then they end up being boys, and they either get killed or they come here basically.
Oh, right.
There's not many places can take cockerels. So, right, this is Fuzzy.
Yes.
So Fuzzy was kept in a back garden.
Hey.
He's running in circles for years. And then she was going to kill him if I didn't take him.
All right.
And then she came and she brought him, and you got all the fake tears. Oh, I'm so. You were going to kill him yesterday, so spare me him.
Yes.
So anyway, he's got a lump on his neck now. So he's approaching, like, we're not sure how long.
Is it a he or a she?
A boy, Fuzzy. Yeah. Oh. He's Mum's best boy. He is actually Mum's best boy. He's Mum's best boy. He needs a haircut. You do. So yeah, he's got this big lump on his neck.
Oh yeah.
And there's nothing we can do. He's starting to. The last few days we've started to see signs that, you know, so
okay.
He's 12 and
but
he's a happy boy.
He's happy. Nice.
But when you get to that, you know, you're just looking for the signs, and you get used to doing that, but it just every time it's like just walking towards a cliff, you know. But you do get used to cope with it. Yes. But he lives in the hospice. He lives in this building with Jock, but Jock's a bit scared of men still after what happened to him. So
okay, like that.
These are some of the hens. So all the hens are separate from the boys. These are so because there's so many cockerels. You have to make sure, right, darling? Good girl.
Yeah, they stay separate a bit.
Yeah, the girls are separate for the boys. So all the girls are down here. This is hospitals for boys that are like long-term, like hospice end of life care. So this is Big Dan.
That's a big one.
Big Dan. Yeah, and that's Kelly next door. They're brothers, but they've both got ear infections.
Oh right.
Good girl. This is Luna and Nick. So they've all got their own wee bedrooms and like their outside areas as well. So like this is Polly, this is Daisy. So they've got their outdoor beds. They've got their bedrooms, they've got heat lamps, and they can also come into the house as well. So these are the Spanish Mastiff boys.
Yeah. Are they not the Turkish Congo?
No, they're Spanish Mastins.
Oh, wow.
They're both livestock guardians.
Yeah.
This is Bugger Lugs.
Wow.
And this is Barney, and that's their hills. So they've got like their 2 hills.
Oh, nice.
They can look out, yeah. So when
and they look at the sheep and they still believe they protect them.
Well, actually, mainly the tractor. Like the tractor, he'll do this for the tractor. But I've got like now, if I say to him, you've got a really good because doing this, you've got to have. Like I've got to have a bond with every single one that's, you know, I can stand out the back.
Sorry?
Like so, because you have to have such a bond with them,
yes.
Like, so I can stand out the back and just say, right everybody, come on now, it's a friend, and they'll all just quieten, but that takes like a lot to get there. But yeah, so he's, when he arrived, good lad, it's a friend, good lad, it's a friend, it's a friend, it's a friend,
yes.
Good lad, it's your friend.
Yes, you're a good boy. Yes.
This is Bugger Lugs. That's Barney. So when they arrived, they got that cabin put in with their wee outdoor.
Oh, nice, nice,
so
big cabin.
They've got a bedroom each because they're quite possessive.
Yes.
They've got a bedroom each. They did have sofas, but they're trashed now. And then I got wood chip, and then they've got this running area so they can run in circles,
nice.
chase each other. Then they've got on top of their hill.
You make something of it. You really make something of it. Very nice to see.
So yeah, it's just giving everyone, and then some of them like Luna and Mitz, you can just open this, and we say they've got the keys to the sanctuary, so you just open this gate and they just go up onto the hill and they can go anywhere they want.
Right.
It's like, you know, like when you were
Freedom.
a kid. Yeah, like when you were a kid and there was that like magic place that you would go to.
Yes.
And it felt like there was magic and it was exciting. I think it's like that kind of feeling. So.
Maybe yes.
Right, fuzzy. 3, 2, 1. Wow.
Yeah. Yes, very good
Good
boy.
lad, it's a friend. It's a friend. Good lad, it's a friend. Good lad. There you go, Fleming. So normally this is full of boys, but they're all getting a mite treatment today.
Sorry?
A mite treatment. So for red mites.
All right.
So
yes.
you have to give them a week apart and you have to put it in the water, so they all have to go in there, drink the water. So normally there's just cockroaches everywhere here,
All
but
right.
it's the day that you come that they're not out. But,
Okay, well,
yeah, so there's normally just cockroaches everywhere.
they just walk around.
Yeah, so it's a shame you can't really see them out, but
Well, I can see them now.
I might be able to let them out if they finish their water. I might be able to let them out. Hey boys, you finished? You have to make sure that
And the people who work here are all volunteers?
yeah, we're all volunteers. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. That's my dad, Archie.
Oh, that's your dad. Okay.
So my
Nice
dad
that
does
he
all-
helps out.
Yeah, he's
Yes.
brilliant. He does all the handyman stuff and he's always getting water about these tools and fixing stuff. And, I mean, like, you put in all this infrastructure. I mean, this is like £500,000 of infrastructure, fences
Oh, wow.
and shit. Yeah, it's been
Yeah.
a lot. And this was just a muddy field, there's nothing here.
£500,000,
About £500,000, yeah.
and that's all donations?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
So that's been 6 years, and so there was nothing here. It was just like an empty field. And I was actually I had been given 6 weeks to live, and then about 6 weeks after I moved in here, I collapsed at the gate, and I needed to get like a lot of my intestines taken out. So that was like just after I moved in. So it's been quite a lot, and then it's just somehow become this.
But you're still here, and you do a great job.
Hard to kill.
Yeah.
And when I die, I don't stay dead.
Yeah. But look at that. You're a happy woman now.
It's the most amazing life. Like, you know, we're all volunteers. We just do it because we love them and we love doing this. And you know, I live with my best friend, and she does all of this kind of stuff, and then I do the house more and vets and admin and all that. And then just love the people that Karen. Oh, Karen doesn't want to be in film, sorry. So, but Karen will come every week and she does the cleaning, and then other friends will come and clean these, like the ISOs. And
All right.
so obviously with so many boys, we've got to have. So when they arrive, they go into isolation here
Yes.
for 2 weeks to get treated for mites and worms, and then they
And
get.
then you can let them
Because
go.
then like it's a bit overwhelming. Imagine
Yeah.
that you're taken from being the only cockerel, and then suddenly there's like, you know, they tend you get that like big fish in a little pond thing.
Yes.
So they come in and they're like all full of it, and then they're like, oh, there's a lot, and I've got to shout loud. So
There
they
they
finish their
go.
water, so they'll all start coming out. And then, hey boys. And then we've got these little hospitals as well. So anyone who
All
needs
right, the little
intensive care,
hospitals.
yeah, little hospitals.
Okay, we come across.
And then up the back there's these are the big, call them big isolations, so that's for if you have a group of boys that come that have been dumped, because a lot of cockles dumped.
Yes.
So they'll all go in together and then come out together, and that's a bit easier for them. And then if you've had quite a few boys in hospital, and then you put them in together so that they can all go back out together. So it's like you can't just shove them back out. It's like quite a process to
Yes.
get them back out. So. Hey boys! Karen's just been in cleaning all the sheds. So nice fresh beds.
This is for the eggs, but they're
yeah,
cockerels.
Yeah, that was when it used to be hens in here.
All
so
right,
yeah,
okay.
They still sleep in there. These are the big ISOs. So normally these boys will be out. I can let all these boys out. barn owl in this bit here.
Yes.
So
What's
that
that?
was a barn owl, an owl.
An owl.
Yeah. So
How do you get an owl here?
so it was last September, and I get a lot of calls about wild animals as well. So I've got a friend who takes like birds and hedgehogs and rabbits, and so we just take them up to her. But Connie, she was brought in. We call it in Scotland bedraggled, you know, like drook it. So drenched to the skin. It'd been a really wild night. There was a storm, and she was just soaked to the skin and starving. She was really skinny.
Yes.
So she was last year's baby, and she was obviously just struggling because we had a lot of really bad weather for a while. So she was really struggling. So got her warmed up, got her to the vet, and then I had to like hand feed her like with a tube for a few days, and then started with the little pinkies, you know, the baby rat, the tiny. And then she overwintered here, but there's not a place anywhere locally that you can release raptors like wild.
Like that.
Yeah, so I fundraised. This was about
she's still
£2,500. Yeah, she's in here.
She's still here.
So this was about £2,500 and this was like the biggest one I could get, so she can learn to fly. And then at the other side there's a bit that lifts up, so she can have a supported release.
Oh wow!
So this is the only one. It might be the only one in Scotland, maybe. I'm not sure, but it's certainly the only one locally. So this bit will open up eventually. So once she's eaten well and we're sure that she's ready to go out, like good pellets, eating really well.
Yes.
We'll open that and then she can just go. But she's been
wherever, and you hope she comes back, or?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's up to her. Like that's the point. Is like it's up to her. But she talks at night, she shouts at night, and there's someone answering back.
Oh wow! So there is connection already.
I think she's found a bit of boy.
Maybe they come back and have some children here.
Yeah, that's what I said. You'll not see her. She'll be in her nest box just now. So. But yeah, it's really nice, and you can see she's been flying around. You see her feathers. So.
Oh, that's nice. Great.
So we've got the hill.
Beautiful to see your work. Yes.
It's great. It's a great life, you know. And what else would I be doing? Like this world. The reason I built this is because that world's a shit show out there, and I just thought there must be a better way of doing it. There must be another way. And I still have to do, you know, I run a cocker sanctuary and I have to feed an owl dead chicks. You know, like I'm a hypocrite. We're all hypocrites. But it's just trying to make it as nice as I can for as many as I can.
The Buddhist in the east of Russia, they can't kill anything, so they hire somebody to kill every year goats for their feast, because they're not allowed to kill, but they can eat it then. So talking about hypocrites. Sorry.
Well, I don't sacrifice God. Well, humans are weird. Like I'm weird. Everyone's weird. We're all weird.
No, you do an amazing job. I mean, great to see you from the point that you didn't see the world anymore as it can be, and you make your own world here, a beautiful world. Thank you very much. Thank you. You're a beautiful woman. Oh. Yes. No.
You can't understand a word I say.
Sorry.
Up the hill or?
Yes,
yeah?
Yes, of course.
It's lovely, it's a lovely way to live, you know. It's hard, like I've had a lot of problems, like it's not easy. It's definitely not easy.
Oh, there goes your door, yeah. I met her.
I met you at the gate.
Yes.
She's not allowed to leave.
That's why there's so many padlocks in that gate. You having a nice tour?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful work you do.
You ever seen so many cockles in one place?
No.
Do you count them on the way round?
I say it because it's a strange day to come, because normally there's cockles everywhere, but they're all locked. I've let half them out because they've finished their water, but I've not done this side yet.
Yeah.
No, I'll do them when I come back down.
You're saying it's unusual not seeing them come all out.
Aye, it's good. Is this your first time at the sanctuary?
Like this, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool.
This is very nice to see how good work you do and how passionate she is. Very passionate.
Very.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It's a day life, man. I was saying it's hard. It's hard. I mean, it's like 20 hours a day. At least.
Yeah, but that doesn't
But
matter.
it doesn't feel like it. We'll just say
Exactly.
like, we'll just say in the morning, we'll look at each other and be like, 18 hours for now. We'll be getting something to eat because we eat in the middle of the night, and like it's a different way of life. But it's like we sit in the living room at night, don't we, and just watch the dogs.
Yeah.
There's what, 17 dogs,
In the house.
and everyone's just doing something different. And you've got the wee bald Chinese man. Just every now and again, they can just whoop whoop.
He knows that's a dog, yeah.
That's a dog. That's a dog.
Yeah, I understand.
Happy Feet's just lying snoring, Mary Doll's lying snoring, May Blossom's just winding everyone up.
We know that everybody here's all settled and
Yeah,
they've got their sweeties.
You come out and it's just silent in the moon and
Apart from the snores for
snoring. But yeah, it's just like it's the best life. It's made a lot harder than it should be because you get a lot like I was saying. I mentioned the police and I was like, we don't talk about the police here. But there's certain, let's just say if we're the problem in society, then society needs to have a really good fucking look at itself. If we're the problem. Yeah. So, aye.
Absolutely. Lizzie's got a pal.
Yes.
Sweet tail. He's loving it.
Yeah.
He's in a riding suit.
Oh my
He's a
goodness.
dog person. Yeah? You're buzzing.
He's
From
going
that
to follow
field?
you everywhere now. You got a pal.
So are these your sheep?
Boys, come on now.
Oh.
Right, aye. There we go, you're doing it now. And you, Foggy. That's enough. Good lads, you can do it.
Are these your sheep as well?
Yeah,
Also sanctuary sheep.
yep. And
Oh.
the pigs, there's pigs as well. Yeah, pigs in here.
Oh, pigs.
Yeah, some of the cockroaches. So the other thing is the sanctuary, the whole sanctuary is predator proof. So that, I don't know if
Sorry,
you know, it's
again?
predator proof. So there's like no foxes or badgers.
Oh,
can get in.
right. Good.
So it means that the cockroaches can go anywhere. Like there's another village up the back, and some of them live up there. The sheep are here, the pigs are here, and then some of the cockroaches sleep in with the pigs. Some of them sleep down in the shelter there. Some sleep up the hill.
Oh, they just
Just
do
go
what they
wherever-
want.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
great.
We lock them away for the neighbours. Like all these boys are locked away every night. But there's boys up here. They can just go wherever they want. So
Okay.
and same with the dogs. Like I can let them out and know that it's trenched 2 foot down. It's 7 foot tall. Nobody's getting in. Nobody's getting out.
Nice.
I like that feeling.
Yes.
A lot of fences and a lot of gates.
But
Best to
can
keep that
I?
world out.
Now I have a question. If there is a herd fox, do you take him up as well?
An injured fox.
An injured fox?
Yeah. But I would take him to a professional wildlife.
All
rehab,
right,
yeah,
like
I
that.
don't have the skills for
No,
that.
okay.
I would take him to the vet, get him the treatment he needed. Like quite often, I've got a vet. I've got an absolutely amazing vet.
There
Yeah.
comes.
So I can take, and I know they'll be completely honest. And if there's any hope, then they'll say, "Yep, it's worth a try." If there's nothing we can do, then they just say, "Like that's it, we stop this now." You know. So most wild animals, 50%, it's 50-50. A lot of them are just there's nothing you can do, and it's not fair to try.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
you've got to have that respect for their wildness. You know, you're not dealing with a cocker or a dog. They're wild, so they should be out there, and it's too much for them. So you don't want to put them through all that. This is Bess. Hello, darling. It's a Bessie girl. It's the pigs of the others too. These have just arrived.
Oh, the two.
Yeah, they
Pigs.
just arrived. So they're still in isolation just now. That's their cockerel pals there. That's the
All
only
right,
cockerels
yes.
that hang about in here in the midden. So they've just not long arrived. So they'll be going up into the other pigs in that paddock.
Out there.
This is like a temporary, like their holding period.
Yes.
And
But you have a big terrain.
it's 4.5 acres. So
Oh, no attention. 4.5
I'll get
acres.
let me get some bit. Do you want to see the sheep up close?
Yes.
Okay, I'll get some.
I wait, yes. Hello, Sean the sheep. Hello. Is it meh? Hee. This is yes, yes. Everything is okay. What a life. What a fantastic life. One roll of biscuits and they know already. Okay. Up. Oh yeah. Yes, I have nothing. Ah. Yes, here I have something. Oh, you're the big one. Just one. Oh, oh, ho, ho, ho. Yes. Oh. No, no, no. You have already. Here. Yes. Yes. Nothing. Nothing. He's getting a bit annoyed. I have nothing. Yes. It's finished. It's finished. This is a big one.
The sheep are really fussy, so if anyone else has touched it, they won't eat it.
Ah.
If, like, you know, it's like dibs it. Ow, that's my foot. Right.
All right.
Where's the last one? Figgy, Figgy noise. Figgy noise. That's it, we're done.
Nothing.
She was born here. She snuck in.
Okay.
So I got a call about our mum who was blind. Look, she's up the back.
Oh.
And
a blind mum.
Blind, and she was. They said I just went and got her. It was March, and I never really thought anything about it. I went and got her. She was going to be shot, so I went to get her. So it was only a bit later. I was like, March, she wonder. And then a few months later, Julie arrived. So
oh, nice.
She snuck in the back in a sneaky way. Donations of like carrots and broccoli. The supermarkets are really good to us.
All right.
And we get bags of carrots. They'll phone us and say, do you want to come and collect it? And we get dog food, cat food.
From the supermarkets?
Yeah, it's really good.
Okay.
Yeah, we've got like a lot of support. Like that's what I find is you do this. Like I've talked about the people that abandon their animals and dump their animals and all that. It isn't wickedness, but
so a lot of
so
people come
like, so many lovely
help.
people.
Yes.
Yeah. Like we've got such a lovely community. I call it the Mammy's Army, and it's just a community of people that just know there's another way of doing it. Like it doesn't have to be like this. It doesn't have to be. Everyone's like scared of each other and scared of what's going to happen next, and just like humans go out into the world with this like bitterness now. Like
yes.
everyone's so angry, and I mean I get it. I'm angry. I'm very angry. We should be angry. But what are we going to do about it, you know?
Yes.
So, and this is my answer. I don't have answers. This is my answer. My answer is to do it. I'm just going to go and let the. I'll go and go in. You want to?
All right. And she's blind.
She's blind, so she's a bit scared of people. Blenny's blind as well.
Oh,
So
they're both blind.
Yeah.
All right.
They help each other, so they're really good friends. That's Jay as well. So.
Right.
Tough guy. So. They help each other. They know where their water is, they know where their hay is, that never changes. And they just live up here like this is their wee safe bit.
And there is a duck as well.
A duck as well, that's G.
You just leave it.
I'll just leave
yes.
it just now, yeah.
And this is the biggest sheep you have?
He's big. Like, he's big. Like, he was a...
Is it a he? Yes. Or a she?
Yeah, boy, yeah, Bagby. Bagby! Bags! It's very aloof. So, it's a lovely bit of the world, like it's such a...
You made a lovely piece of the world of it, and that's nice.
We're really, it's a beautiful place to live. It's magical. It's got a feel to it that it's just. It feels like just being in another world. Like then at night I come in. So the last thing I do is I put one of the sheep to bed, and then that's the cat. So there's cats in that little bit down there.
Oh,
the
right.
So they've got like 2 little living rooms. One's got a bedroom, one's got a living room.
Okay.
So I go in there. Oh, there's Bruce out. He plays football.
All right.
We'll go and see him.
Yeah.
And then the moon or the stars, and it's just like another world. And
it's beautiful.
It's an amazing place to live, and I like Kerry and I will say that, like even on the really hard days, like there's a lot of goodbyes, there's a lot of stress, there's a lot of worry, but I think it's becoming okay with that. Like it's taught me to be just. If you let yourself be pulled too much either way, it would become like you would be ragged. I just get ragged if I don't just find that middle. Like just try and focus on what needs done next and then what needs to, so you end up living. They say live in the moment. So because there's so much to do all the time, and it can be like someone's dying, someone's injured, I need to do a food order, someone wants to reply about fundraising, I need to write something, I need to film something for YouTube, I need to get some money in, I need to take something to the vet, like there's it's that.
And you're on Facebook as well?
Yeah, Facebook, YouTube,
okay.
Instagram.
You have a YouTube channel?
Yeah.
What's your YouTube channel?
It's the Good Ship Ringligatte. The Good Ship Ringligatte.
Good Ship
Ringligatte. So the name of this, yeah. And it's just like I'm trying to get better at it, but like we were saying earlier, like I feel like I've created a world and I want to take that world out there rather than create something just for that purpose of putting it out there. So I want to share their lives. I want to share their lives with people, and this is my answer to the problem in the world, which is just love more. Like I've never met an animal that's forgotten how to love and be loved back, no matter what's been done to them, and that's what humans have forgotten. We've forgotten how to love. We've forgotten how to live with each other, how to love from a distance, how to love when we're close. Men and women have forgotten how to love each other. We've forgotten how to love animals. We've forgotten how to love this amazing place we live in. Like we're really lost. We're really lost our way. And I truly think it's them that will save us. There's other things, like there's great music and whatever fires you up. Yeah. But I think if we let them show us how to love, and they love back, and just it would change everything. 2 weeks, everything would change. Yes. But like I say, we're living all these stories of madmen. So yeah, it's just making your own story. That's it. It's hard. Yes. But then I've got a phrase that's come to me after healing myself from incurable diseases, been given 6 weeks to live, making all of this.
And this
relationship. That's Ben. He's crazy. Break of the fence.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah. Horns. Big horns.
And why is he here and not with the other sheep? The horns.
There's so many dogs, and it could be chaos, but it's not. It's like a.
And a goose.
And a goose. This is boy.
All right.
So they're the kind of odd couple. They live.
Right.
So there's always a crazy cockerel, crazy goose, crazy turkey in with the crazy sheep. Keep each other company.
Okay.
Yeah. Is your pal in here? Is your pal? Because you're completely unhinged. If I went in there, I'd be in my knees. So that's why we had to get this done, so that we can.
All right. Yes.
The boy gets locked in at night. Yes, Fury. He knows how to do his thing. He's a crazy boy. And then that's pretty much it. There's Bruce with football.
Okay.
Bruce! Show us your tricks. He does tricks, but he just taught himself.
Yeah. Oh, he's a happy dog.
Show us your tricks. Show us your tricks. He loves showing off.
Yeah.
Show us your tricks, Bruce. Oh, he did.
Oh.
Granny's girl. There's Davy. He was abandoned in a field, just left to die. This is the cat, so I'm still doing it up, but they've got
And these are
a bed and a living room and stuff in there.
oh, for the cats.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So that cat lives in there, then Josh and I actually live in there, so it's a wee living room.
Oh, you make it nice. Yes.
Should be right, should be hiding somewhere.
Right.
And then, the very last bit I'll just show you around here. So this is a secret passageway.
Okay. Oop.
No, you see out just now. So Elisa's is almost blind. I built this as my garden, but I built this for Elisa because she has problems with her feet and she has problems with her balance as well. So she gets like she's constantly she's 5, but she's just one of those she's just not quite right. You know, there's always something with Elisa. But she's the happiest girl. She's almost blind, and so she lives in here, just away from everybody, and with Jilly and Ruby.
Oh.
So this is Betty, Fraggle, Wally, Plum, and Dandelion. It's Dandelion's birthday today, so Betty.
Oh. Congratulations, Dandelion.
Betty gets a wee bit worried about men, so we'll just stay a bit here. It's alright, darling, it's a friend. It's a friend. It's a friend. It's a friend. It's a friend, darling. It's a friend. Good girl. It's a friend. So Betty we'll just give her a wee bit of space.
Okay.
Betty was dumped a year ago while she was giving birth. She was so scared. Shush, darling, it's a friend. She was so scared. I've never seen her so sick and so scared. Betty, it's a friend. Betty, it's a friend, darling. It's okay. It's a friend. It's a friend. It's a friend. Good girl. It's a friend. Oh, it's a friend. Good girl. So they've got the buyer, which can get the buyer on the side bit, and then they get in here. And I've just had this gate, I'm really excited, I've just had this gate done today, which means that they'll be able to go in this bit and Maston Mountain as well. So you've got a whole new world
Oh, nice.
to explore and run about in. So it's the Whims, and I think that's
All right.
everybody.
Okay.
Back, when we go back there. I think that's
So
it.
if you have something to give,
Boys! Hans!
if you have something to give it to this beautiful lady. She works hard, and well,
We do.
she makes animals. Well, she gives heaven to animals. Thank you very much
Pleasure.
for your tour and your explanation, and I really love it. Yes, and you're again beautiful woman you are, person. Yes,
That's really kind.
yes. Thank you.
How can I not be happy?
Thank you for being here. Yes.